Sarah Clendenning,
Present.
Ben Wadsworth,
Present.
Fernanda Sanchez here, Leger Biederman,
Here.
and that concludes roll call.
Okay, thank you very much, Secretary Sanchez. I want to just say, my name is Sarah Clendenning. I'm the president of Lincoln Heights Neighborhood Council. This is an executive committee meeting. Today is Thursday, June 24th, 2021. It is 6:02 p.m. I'm joined by, so the people in this meeting you'll hear from, it's me, the president, Fernando is the moderator, and Vince is the man behind the controls. That's according to the internet Zoom protocols for done. All right, so we're going to open this up to public comment, non-agenda public comment. You have 1 minute to speak. Is there anybody from the public who would like to speak? Please raise your hand or press *9.
I don't see any.
Okay. Still don't see any. All right, so we'll move on to item 4, community and board announcements. Are there any community or board announcements? Raise your hand, please. Okay, and then, so nobody. Item number 5, executive committee discussion, setting of agenda for a general board meeting for next Thursday, July 1st, 2021, 6 p.m. What? Let's see.
Do you see what the printed agenda says?
What does it say?
Board meeting on tonight.
Oh, you must have the other one.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, I had amended that with done.
Good.
Strange. Yeah, 7/1/21. Okay, let's see. I want to say first, with our next agenda, we need to have a part at the top that says, and I'm going to add this, supplemental documents are available on our website here, and then we'll have that. And then we need to have a disclaimer that says the date of this meeting follows what is specifically stated in the bylaws. I had to talk about this today.
That should do it.
Yeah, and so, okay, so we'll go to, back to the proposed agenda. Funding agenda items. A, discussion and possible action on funding up to $1,500 for official City of LA business cards for all LHNC board members. And the vendor would be the City of LA General Services Printing Service Division. These are the official city cards. And we
The
have,
only Sarah,
what's that?
if I may, the only comment I have on that, and it just passed history. The one time that we did that, it was 6 months before we saw cards coming out from it.
Okay, okay. We just,
And I was just talking to one of their printers, and they did not assure me that it would be any faster. But if you want to pursue it, see how fast they can get them to us.
yeah, I feel like it's important just to establish ourselves with the community as an official city entity, and the pro. We have received a quote, and you can see that it's an attached supplemental document. I don't know if we're supposed to discuss this right now, but they're actually half the price that I thought they would be. So it's good.
Maybe we can just secure a timeline for printing.
Well, yeah, we'll have to, if you could pursue the, Ben and Fernie, I guess we could get an email with the ETA on the cards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then item B, discussion and possible action on funding up to $500 for general meeting minute taker. Services will be done by Apple One, or if not available, another approved vendor from the City of LA. And it's not that expensive. And they're very good minutes, very extensive.
Can we include a translation services on this item?
Can we put a new action on an Excom meeting if it wasn't on this agenda?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we
Because
can?
we're making the agenda.
So I would
Because I wasn't sure if I could add an actionable item. Okay, so we're gonna do that then. Yeah, of course. So we're gonna, so it will be discussion on possible action on funding, translation services. Okay,
I think Apple One might provide that too through the city, but I'm not 100% certain.
okay,
I
So
can email the clerk's office.
then we'll get a quote from them. All
Well,
right, that will be,
be careful.
see.
Remember, if they do the translation service, you may have to put out extra money for individuals that get earpieces.
Okay. We'll look into this. I'll email Dunn too, because I believe there are funds for the translation services. I think
Yeah,
$50,000.
That's in excess of our own budget. Done
Okay,
provides
okay.
a translation service that's outside of our own budget. Is what.
I'll look at other NC's MERs. I saw that, yeah, like Glassell Park and Cypress Park, they all have it. I think
Yeah.
from Apple.
Thank you.
I kind of wanted to get a PO box for the council for receiving documents for the plumb or for the
I
plumb.
would motion to add to the agenda item D, I guess, to
Okay.
create a PO box for Lincoln Heights Neighborhood Council.
Okay, motion item D, a PO box. Just because it's secure and we can get the documents, and then actually people in the community who can't participate in our meetings, our Zoom meetings, can correspond with us via mail as well, which is kind of common.
Okay, make sure you include the budget item to do that.
Okay. Budget.
Otherwise, we'll have the agreement to do it and not have the funding to do it.
Yeah, it's not expensive. It's like it's the smallest one, the smallest one at the post office.
Well, you might not want to do the smallest one if you remember the size of documents that show up in the for PUC.
They usually, I mean, with my other PO box, they hold them behind the counter, but I don't know about Lincoln Heights Post Office or my PO boxes in the past.
The other thing, once
yeah.
we have a post office box, we need to, if you go to the Dunn website, it gives our mailing address.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to have them change that.
Okay, good. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so the new agenda items. There's a new agenda item. It's kind of a community disclosure thing that I want to motion. Can I motion to add it? It's the 141 West Avenue 34 DTSC results.
Yeah,
We want
motion.
to kind of present them to the community for the health and safety reasons. So that will be item A, the new item A. Okay. All right, and then, okay, so then going on to the one that's already set, the old A, discussion and possible action on filling LHNC board vacancies for youth rep, area 5, at-large rep, and business rep with applications that were received between May and June 2021. So we've received 4 applications, 2 student reps and a area 5 rep and a business rep. So those applications are viewable on our website under agenda, so you can see
Okay, good.
applicate what their intentions are. And so on that meeting, next meeting, we'll be voting. And yeah, let's go.
And we need to make sure that they know that they need to attend the meeting so that they can speak and talk about themselves.
Okay, cool. I'll email them. I'm gonna write a little note here. Okay, so B, discussion and possible action on LHNC logo redesign. The outreach committee will open it to the public for submissions. I feel that it would be good to have like a community designed logo. Just because we're a community entity. So, you know.
My only recommendation would be that it's circular of some sort so that it kind of matches with the same
Right, so we can have.
base and shape as the city.
I got you. Okay, we
The
can have
first-
like.
the first time through, the logo that they came up with was rectangular. It always looked a little bit weird. A round symbol and a rectangular symbol.
I got you. Yeah, the one we have now is weird because it has this text around it. So it kind of looks bigger than it is. I feel that also, I mean, this is my personal opinion, it's just, I don't know, times change. Maybe we'll see if the community still wants that logo, you know, but I guess this would be something done by the outreach committee. So, and then we could translate this to our cards too, so then it would have that new logo on the business cards in a sort of
Yeah.
simplified way. All right. Okay, C, discussion and possible action on removal of past community impact statement, authorized members, and appointment of 5, that's 5, new community impact statement authorized board members. That's important. Assist.
I have a question with, I guess it's item, well, maybe it's not yet. No, it's item, I guess. It's all the items that involve a removal from positions. Can we consolidate that into one motion to remove the removal of current positions of C through I into one vote? So we consolidate the vote.
I was told that we have to, even though it's appointments,
Mhm.
that we have to actually have a vote.
Can we
And
have a yay nay vote so that if everyone approves it, we don't have to go through the whole roll call?
I'm pretty sure it's pretty specific.
Okay, if it's specific, that's cool. I was just time wise and
And if it's not, I mean, maybe we'll figure it out, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's specific.
Normally, I would say we could do that, but because of the circumstances, yeah, I think we're gonna get bored, but we have to do it that way.
okay, perfect, cool. That's great.
Okay, yeah, and these are, some of these items are continued from the last agenda, so, yeah. Discussion and possible, okay, so D, a discussion and possible action to appoint 2 board members to the Alliance of River Communities, ARC. So that's 2 appointments. E, discussion and possible action on removal of past programs and services committee members and appointment of new programs and services committee members. F, discussion and possible action on removal of all past 5 lots ad hoc committee members and appointment of new 5 lots ad hoc committee members.
Do you still want to keep the ad hoc?
That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's, you know, they're time-based, so I don't know what the deadline was that was initially chosen when they established this.
Well, what they told us was it should be about 1 year, and it's been well over 1 year.
Okay, well, maybe we should 86.
And I know Dunn was saying to Gil, you should dissolve this. And
Well, I
he
know
didn't want to, and you know, no one else
Yeah,
had the authority.
it's still
So-
active. The project is
So
still
if you
active.
dissolve it, you may decide that it just dissolved. And if you want to make a new ad hoc committee, you can do that at a later point.
Maybe let's do that so that we're not required to, you know, it's weird. If they exist, then they're gonna have to have meetings, and it's like the project's kind of been stalled for a while now.
Yeah,
So maybe, yeah, we'll maybe decommission that. Should I write a motion to decommission that ad hoc?
yeah, well, it's only a temporary and the time's passed, so.
So it's,
When you remove them, that decommissions it. If you want a new ad hoc, then you can create that at your will as president.
okay, so what would the wording be? Discussion and possible action to just on removal of all members from the 5 lots ad hoc?
Yeah, period.
Period. Okay, cool. Here we go. G, discussion and possible action on removal of all past rules and bylaws committee members and appointment of new rules and bylaws committee members. They're going to be opening up bylaws time or amendment time soon. This is a super important committee.
Now what?
Huh?
We lost your voice there for a minute.
Darn. Oh, no, they're going to be, can you hear me?
Mhm.
They're going to be opening up like the bylaws revision time, I think done is, I guess it's a certain time period you can revise, it's soon. So this is an important committee.
I think Ben is currently chair of this committee. Right, Ben?
I am until they dissolve it, and I'll be happy to serve on it, but
Perfect.
those are the decisions of the president.
Yeah, we're just like, it's like cleaning the dishes and then, putting the food back on the dishes. It's not, I'm not throwing everybody in the trash, keeping them, whatever. Let's see. All right, discussion and possible action. This is 8. On removal of all holiday parade committee members and appointment of new holiday parade committee members. And this is kind of, a committee that if we're gonna have a holiday parade at holiday time, as it's usually been, they should form soon. Maybe. Okay. Discussion, okay, discussion and possible action on removal of all past government liaison members and appointment of new government liaison members. I'm not sure how many. I know that like on other councils, this is just a liaison. It's not a standing committee.
Well, there's 2. Selena was chairman of both.
Okay.
I
Oh.
think she'd be happy to serve as that again. She did a pretty good job on changing the schedule for street sweeping in her area.
Oh, yeah, with that 4 a.m. thing.
Right.
Right. I got some tickets for that one. Good, okay.
I'm hoping we have Selena for a little bit longer. She's working on becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, she's really good. I mean, on the hearings, she's really just good at engaging with
Yeah.
like the committee, like, the city level. Let's see, okay, so, and then discussion and possible action, this is J, discussion and possible action on appointment of neighborhood council liaison positions. Now, I included it's in the supporting documents on the website, and it was sent to council members. It's the list of all the liaisonships and the committees. So the liaisons, there are 12 positions. You can have up to 2 people on each one, but they report directly to the city agencies and then, bring the info back to the neighborhood. So we have those descriptions all on our website, and they're also open to stakeholders. So if any stakeholders want one of those
Right.
positions.
Did you see the note from Betty Madeira on he was talking about a committee on rent, something like that?
Yeah, so
That's right.
Could that be a liaison as opposed to a committee? I don't know.
I think that, I mean, since we already have different entities doing the tenants' rights in our community, if, by default, even if we had a committee for it, we would just kind of be the conduit to those groups, So I don't think it warrants having a whole committee. I feel that a liaison would be best. There's already, see, we're going to establish like our own liaisons after we do these city liaisons, I feel, because
Mhm.
I'm not sure, because there's like a homelessness liaison with the city. I'm not sure if they would also help with like if that's just an
Yeah.
umbrella thing, but we'll figure it out.
I wasn't sure that it would fit in as a committee, and I didn't have the bylaws to see if we could directly create a new committee other than ad hoc.
Right. I didn't see that.
I told him, I said, I think that might be better in another setting, but
Mhm. We
you're
have,
already there, so we'll let it go at that.
yeah, we have the community, group, like to help on that one. We also had a request from another board member for an ad hoc committee for like street vending and kind of talking about the night market and stuff. An ad hoc committee. I don't know if that warrants a committee either, but
if we do, that would be your choices as president to create an ad hoc committee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have so many, we have to figure out like, yeah, exactly what we're, basically
What they want to do.
time commitments and stuff like that, because
Right.
even the liaisonships are like kind of, not a lot of work, but you have these meetings every month with the city. Right, so I'll keep those off. Then K, discussion and possible action on letter/community impact statement to LA City Planning Commission regarding downtown LA community plan. We're gonna take that off because that hearing happened and now there's gonna be a second hearing, so we just have to wait for that second hearing,
Okay,
do that one.
sounds good.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna take that one off. And later on down the line, yeah, we'll do a discussion and possible action to establish the days of the general board meeting. If we choose to totally deviate from Thursdays and, maybe people want Saturdays or Fridays or something.
To do that requires a bylaw amendment.
Right, so we'll wait on that.
Yeah, I think weekends are gonna be hard for people though.
Yeah, I mean, some councils I know have the meeting on Saturday morning at 10 a.m., like Central Alameda. But it's all on like, yeah, what the board members, what they can do, and then also community members, like what's their best day too.
All I know is Saturday, at that time, I'm on dialysis.
Yeah, Saturdays aren't, they've been proven to be not so good.
But if you want to put it in the afternoon, I'm there.
Sundays are pretty good, but it's, yeah, we'll talk about that down the line. All right. I guess that, so
Do we need a motion to approve the agenda as amended here tonight? I would motion to do that.
okay, motion to approve agenda is happening.
Second,
All right,
I'll second.
all right, so we don't have to vote, do we?
Yep.
Okay, Fernand, can you take the vote on this motion, please?
all right. Sarah Clendenning,
Yes,
Ben Wadsworth,
Yes.
Fernanda, yes. Leger,
Yes.
all right,
Motion passed.
unanimous.
motion carries. All right, maybe one more time, can I deviate from this and just see if there's any public comments?
Yep.
Do we have any public comments? Please raise your hand. Vincent, do you see any public comments?
No public comment.
All right, so with that, I guess, number 6, adjournment of Excom meeting. Meetings adjourned.
Good night, everyone. Speedy
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Night, Beth.
Okay. Pleasant
Thank
dreams.
you all.
Relax away, heal, and enjoy.